What's going on, everyone? This is Thrifty back with Thrifty PS Gamer Reviews. Today's game comes to you by way of Saltiest Gaming, the Salt King. He was on my stream the other night and said, "Hey, man, you need to try out Slay the Spire." Uh, and I hate deck building games. I like playing them in board games, but I don't necessarily want them in a full-fledged video game. Or so I thought. Let's dive into this. The game is available on PlayStation Extra right now. It is just included with the subscription. And here's how they describe the game. We fused card games and roguelikes together to make the best single-player deck builder we could. Craft a unique deck, encounter bizarre creatures, discover relics of immense power, and slay the Spire. So, these games always seem to overhype themselves to me. They always feel like a glorified mobile title with a gotcha system or a mechanic that makes you just dive in and spend money and open your wallet. And, I even was playing, I ended up playing like 2 hours last night, even after my stream, of just this game because it was so good. But even after my second or third time running through and getting beat, I was like, man, I wish I could buy some gold. Like something about these type of games make me want to open my wallet and give them $5, $10, right? Fun fact about this game, it doesn't have that option. There is no buy your way to success, which makes it even all the more interesting. So let's get in to the gameplay. So it is a deck building game. So the way this works, it starts you out with like 4 or 5 different characters. I'm sorry, it starts you out with 4 different decks. Let me rephrase that. Each deck has its own set of health points, has its own set of perks, and has its own style of play. I've unlocked 3 out of the 4 right now, and I can tell you that there are huge advantages and disadvantages of each one. But that kind of makes it fun because you get to pick your style. And then within that style, as you continue to go through the boards and do the challenges or go to the camps and rest or upgrade your cards or visit merchants, take down elite mini bosses, or just, take out some of the smaller enemies. Every choice within each one of the decks matters. And that is one of the most fun things about this game. Games that tell you they give you choice and then your choices actually don't make a darn bit of difference. In this game, they do. If you pick one card that, at the end of every round, you get to pick a card, like if you defeat a monster or an elite. And that card lets you choose from 3, sometimes 4. There's cards that kind of affect how many, or relics, I mean, that affect how many cards you can get at the end of a round. But you get the choice to build your deck. And the decks have a theme, but within that theme, there's several different ways that you can build your attack strategy. And I absolutely love that. I woke up this morning and the first thing I did was played more of Slay the Spire. There is also a kind of fun story element that you can go into these rooms and it gives you little scenarios. And then you get a couple different options, very, very D&D style of, hey, okay, so as the party comes through the door of the building, what you see is glass broken. You see the coffee table is destroyed, and you see this green glowing ooze that has like 100 gold in it. And then your options that the game would give you for that are take the 100 gold and get 15 points of damage. Uh, don't take the gold and just leave, or investigate what crashed through the table, gain relic, but receive a curse. Like, every single thing is option based, and I absolutely love it. The graphics and the artwork, they're fun enough for a game like this, right? Like, they're whimsical enough, they're creative enough to where I don't look at this and go, "Oh man, they made this on an Atari." Like, I don't think that. Like, but it's not going to be, "Oh my goodness, blow away." There's no characters in this that are recognizable like there would be in Midnight Suns, but like, the game is really, really, really fun, and it's highly addicting. Like, it has that loop, it has that gameplay to it that makes it extremely addicting. So, anyways, guys, really short review. There's actually not a lot of story because it's the story as you make it, right? As you go through these levels, they're going to give you little different story scenarios, like I've already mentioned. You'll be able to build your deck. You can go full on poison. You can go full on attack, defense. You can do a draw deck, which is what I build a lot of times, which lets you draw through your deck a lot faster while also doing other things. I think there's one card that lets you gain 8 defense and draw 2 cards, and I love that. Really, really good when you also have a deck that builds you up energy, which is what you use to play your cards. So I mean, there's so many things and so many strategies, and I just went through a poison strategy this morning. Like, I love this game. It doesn't even take up a full gig of space either. Like, it's ridiculous that this game is has been out for a while. It's free. If you're a PlayStation Extra subscriber, so I know free is not free. Right now, also, you can find it at like GameStop or local, not GameStop, I'm sorry. You can find it on sale a lot of times for $10. Um, and so I think that this game, even at its retail of $24.99, I think this game is well worth your time. You're going to have a ton of fun. It's going to be one of those games that you load up, you hop in, and then all of a sudden you've played for 3 hours and you're like, "Holy crap, how did I do that?" I think that you will absolutely get a thrill and a kick out of this game. Give it a shot. Like I said, it's part of a subscription service right now. So give it a shot, and let's see if you can slay the Spire. This is Thrifty with Thrifty PS Gamer Reviews. Hit that like button, share this out, comment on the video if you've played this, and as always, stay thrifty.